Ma'am, start please.
Yes. So good evening, everyone, and welcome to day 5 of the 6-day online ATAL Faculty Development Program, Redefining Hospitality, Innovations and Emerging Trends. And thank you once again to all the participants for their continued enthusiasm, their active participation throughout all the sessions. So far we have had multiple sessions, interesting sessions rather, based on revenue management, facility planning, and it was yesterday's session was based on HACCP and also digital marketing. So we've had covered varied subjects, and in today's upcoming sessions, we are looking forward to 2 more interesting sessions. So without further delay, starting with the first speaker of today's sessions, it is my privilege to introduce and welcome Mr. Kavindra Tewari. We welcome you, sir, at this FDP.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Mr. Kavindra is the Director of Human Resources and Talent Acquisition Campaign for Marriott, South Asia, currently based in Pune. He has his career span for more than 15 to 20 years now, where he has built a strong legacy of some of the world's most prestigious hotel brands. He has currently led HR practices at the Ritz-Carlton Pune, shaping talent, culture, and people strategy as one of India's finest luxury hotels. Before this, he's served as a human resource manager at the Ritz-Carlton and earlier with the Oberoi Group in Agra, and contributed significantly to the people development and organizational excellence. His rich foundation was laid during his impactful years with the Leela Palaces, Hotels and Resorts, where he grew from executive to assistant manager, followed by his early leadership exposure in the era of in the Department of Human Resource at the Oberoi Hotels and Resorts. Academically, he holds an MBA in Human Resources from the prestigious Symbiosis Center for Management Studies, Pune, and he is widely recognized for his expertise in HR strategies, talent management, data-driven decision-making, and hospitality leadership. So today he'll be speaking on a highly relevant topic, HR practices in hospitality sector, an area where his extensive on-ground experience and deep industry insights make him the perfect guide. So with that, let us warmly welcome Mr. Kavindra Tewari. The screen is all yours, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for such a wonderful introduction. Whatever you spoke about, I also had to think that, do I do that?
You can call me
okay,
Sarika.
Okay, but it was wonderful. No, ma'am, I'll not call you Sarika because you are a faculty, you are a teacher. I belong to a family where my father was a teacher. He was a principal, so I'll give you that respect. That
sorry,
you hold a designation.
I'm the faculty, sir. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay.
Thank
Thank you for the introduction. And sorry, I couldn't send you my deck, which I have prepared because there were little things, and I was on and off as well at the work, so I couldn't share it. I have created a small deck. However, apart from deck as well, I'll be talking more outside the deck as well, and I'll be open for any questions, answers, and whatever the audience want to hear. So if everybody allows me, then I can share my screen and we can start this. Okay, just give me a moment.
Yes.
So is my screen visible to everybody?
Yes, it is.
Can you see the deck?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So as the organization, the college has given me the topic of best practices from the human resource from across the industry. First, I would like to cover up what as Ritz-Carlton, what we do special, or what practices do we follow. So the first thing, that the basic thing is, as in hotels, the generic term which we call to our employees, that's a associate, or sometimes somewhere people say that agents. But at Ritz-Carlton, we recognize, we give that respect to each and every individual. So we call it our ladies and gentlemen, and that's our motto, which we call we are ladies and gentlemen serving ladies and gentlemen, which means that each and every individual who's serving to a CEO or a CXO, he should feel like that he is one of them. If he feels like that, she feels like that, then only they will be able to deliver that service, and they will feel that respected. They will feel that respected to the organization, and they will be able to live up our dharma. Okay. Then about the Ritz-Carlton, we have our gold standard, which are like foundation of all HR practices. This has four pillars basically: attract, engage, develop, retain, respect. That's our key. In as before this, always I was with Indian hotel company. Over there we call it mission, vision, dharma. But at an international chain like Ritz-Carlton, we always say it a gold standard. That's a foundation. That's a pillar of our organization. And this is an onboarding experience as well, which talks about attracting the talent, attracting the right talent, and then when we attract them, when the people are onboarded, then how to keep them engaged, how to keep them engaged, develop them, and retain them. And that's how they gain the respect. That's how they gain the respect about the organization. That's how they gain the respect, and they create that culture as well. Then our core competency, my core competency, that's our talent acquisition. As I initially said in the previous slide, when we how we attract, we create a culture of hiring for the right attitude, and then train it. We never look at a person that how much the person knows. We look at the right attitude. If the person has the right attitude, the door is open for him. Culturally fit, that's what we say is when the people can do the service, can service our guests from their heart. Okay, with that, we partner with the colleges, and we proudly say that we are a partner of AISSMS, where we can nurture our, where we can get the best resources. And based on that, for our talent acquisition, we have our behavioral interview based on gold standards. So the interview philosophy is totally based on the gold standards. That's there. Then onboarding, every hotel, we call it either induction or orientation, but we say that let us stay with you. We want to give that experience. The onboarding experience is designed to make every new hire feel that their journey here will stay with them for life. It's not just about the journey, the company, it's about joining a culture. We ensure each of the lady and gentleman feels welcomed, feels appreciated, feels supported right from the first day, right from the day the person has applied with us. Okay, so that they can have a long-term success. Then I would like to talk about the employee engagement, which we does. Keeping our employees, keeping our ladies and gentlemen engaged, that's our priority all the time. Because if you have engaged team, they can perform well. So we have certain recognition programs. I'll say those are instant recognition program. For the first recognition program, which I'll talk about, that's a Spotlight Superstar, which we drive very well in the organization. And this can be where appreciation card, especially designed by Ritz-Carlton for the Ritz-Carlton. That card is called that first class card, and we curate it. We dedicate one day especially to recognize our ladies and gentlemen who are doing something extra, who are going extra mile for our guests, for our fellow ladies and gentlemen. This we do it every Wednesday, where anybody can give a first class card to anybody and that's an instant recognition. They feel they feel welcome, they feel appreciated, they keep these first class card with them. Okay, that's an instant recognition program, and that's an individual program, and it is not that only the HODs can give or the department head can give, or our junior most ladies and gentlemen can also give a first class card to a general manager, or a general manager gives a first class card to a third party employee as well. Then second program, which is helping us shaping our culture, that's a honor circle. Honor circle, it's a department program. So basically, it is another platform where we recognize all the ladies and gentlemen who are consistent in excellence across the department. And this is just one moment at it's about sustainable high performance, and each and every individual of that particular department is given with a first class card and a small token of appreciation, like a chocolate or something. They feel valued. They this such as, I'll give you an example. This month it's quite busy, and last week, entire week, our banquet team was super busy. So next week we will be celebrating banquets for their success story, whatever they have done. They have done extra mile. They have got some wonderful guest feedbacks as well. Next is, I'll talk about the departmental meeting. So departmental meeting, I think this happens at every hotel, but what makes us different in that? So we make sure that every month, every department has a departmental meeting where they are sharing certain things. So it starts with a cultural card open connection and a little bit of engagement games, and the department head talks about their what went well, where they can improve, and what is coming up. And it has recognition as well, individual recognition. Any ladies and gentlemen, they got some wonderful guests come and they have done something good, something extra for their fellow ladies and gentlemen. So this is also covered in this. Now I'll talk about the learning and development part. As we said that first attract, then engage, then develop. Learning and development, that's a very important thing. Every hotel has a learning and development department, and they really focus on that. They really work towards training their people. But in our case, apart from the regular learning, regular trainings, we have curated certain few really extraordinary things, few really great things, uh, which makes us different from any other brand. First one is, that's a Toastmaster club. So we have created a Toastmaster club where every individual gets an opportunity to come up on the stage, speak on something, so that they can improve on their vocabulary, they can improve on their presentation skills, they can improve on their public speaking. That's one thing which is making us different. Then we have another, that's a en route leadership journey, where we have created certain programs to make people grow. So that's our learning and development program. Now about workforce initiatives, as everybody knows that the hotel industry is it's a known fact that in hotel industry work-life balance is a question mark. For that, what we have done, we have taken an initiative, and that's the only company who has done that thing. We have done a campaign. That campaign is called Life in Time, and we've been successfully running this campaign where we monitor each and every individual's work-life balance. We have created a program where any individual, if he works more than 9 hours, then he'll be either compensated with money, or he or she will be compensated with time against time. So which is really appreciated by each and every individual, and they are able to focus on their work-life balance as well. Apart from this, recently as Pune, as Pune cluster. So we have also taken up our startup salaries. We have raised our startup salaries by 8,000 rupees in last 9 months. That's the initiative which we have taken in line with our ownership. So any fresh graduate who joins us now will be getting more than 20,000 rupees in hand, which is so we are the only hotel company right now who has taken this step in the entire Pune market currently, and we focus on creating or taking this up do more as well. Then uh, we really take part. We really try to contribute in our society so that we can create a healthy workforce. So recently, we have launched a project which is called Project Pranita. Project Pranita is basically to help to support the women workforce who are in need if they have done their 12th and they don't have money to pursue further education. So we give them employment. Also, we enroll them into the IGNU program. We give them a stipend and they get graduated from IGNU and they work. Also, they learn. So recently, we had gone to Mizoram, and over there, all the villages which were affected because of the riots, whatever happened in Mizoram and Manipur, and we hired female people from female workforce from there, and we are supporting them. Then we really focus on the workforce diversity as that's our key. So all the department head, every department head is given a certain goal that whenever out of your total workforce, 23 to 24% you should have lady female workforce so that we are diverse. We give help to everybody. Then we have another program which is where we hire people with disability. So every department is given a goal that out of their total manpower, 2% of the total manpower they should cover. They should hire people with disability. They should give chance to the people as well who are not who are physically people with disability. That's there. And apart from this, we promote the Apprenticeship Act as well, which is by the government of India. That's I've already. Then Serve 360. Serve 360 is basically to help our society so that we can nurture our ladies and gentlemen as well as we can help our society. So we run lots of programs. We have tied up with a couple of NGOs in Pune as well, where we support them, in terms of monetary, sometimes with kind. Whatever we can do, we support them, and that's another program which we operate. That's a Serve 360 program. So this is about my hotel. This is about my organization. About the industry now post COVID, because everybody have seen during the COVID, during the pandemic, the entire industry has faced a really bad time, and which has affected the attraction of the talent as well. Now we see in the colleges as well there is the attraction of student has dropped. So now many companies have really started focusing on their proper work-life balance, on the ladies and gentlemen's growth perspective, such as pre-COVID. Every company had. There are many companies where they have removed the break shifts, which was one of the brain area in lots of department, lots of areas as well. People are focusing on a shift of 9 hours. Even government, from the government side as well, there are lots of initiative which government has taken to promote hospitality industry, workforce in hospitality industry. So that's I'll sum it up from my side. That's what I had to say. If and now I'm open for questions or anybody would like to ask anything. Sarika ma'am.
Yes, sir. So,
Yes.
participants, so far, Mr. Kavindra has covered multiple policies that the RITS is following, and he shared his insights. We'd like to have the forum open for question and answers, especially based on how HR is practicing these days, so that we are helping towards employment. And majority of us do belong to academic backgrounds. We have students wherein it is mandatory for us to send them for internships. So the forum is open. You can kindly unmute and ask whatever queries you have regarding the HR policies to Mr. Kavindra. Sir,
Sir,
yeah, please
yes,
go ahead.
may I please, madam?
Please go ahead, sir. Please go
Yes.
ahead.
Sir, good evening, sir. This is Muralidharan from Coimbatore.
Yes, sir.
So it's nice to listen to your speech, sir. So my question to you is: in yesterday's meeting, a resource person told that in India there were around 3 lakh hotels are there and all, and we are training the students for industry ready. We are doing so much of things for the development of the student communication and all the things we are doing in the institution. But when it comes to employment, uh, Indian hotels are paying very, very, very less amount when compared to the students who are going for an IT industry. For example, a student who is completing BSc Computer Science is earning somewhere around 25, 30,000 as a fresher salary. Whereas a hotel management student, after having so much of skills and knowledge and all these things, the hotels are still paying them a basic of 10,000, 12,000, less than 15,000. So we have a fear, sir, in future. So we may not produce hotel management students because of the salary constraints. They don't get enough salary from the hotels. And why this perspective is there? Why the hotels or the HR departments are paying so less for the students? And I think the other participants also might have the same question. I'm not sure, but this is my question to you. So when is this going to change?
Okay. Mr. Muralidharan, thank you for your question. Wonderful question. And even and if you are okay, can you just switch on your camera, sir? Yes, sir. Okay. Oh, Mr. Pandey, now I see you. Okay, done. I think Muralidharan sir, this is a common concern which we also feel. Yes, that's a concern. But now if you see, as if I'll talk about my company, so we have taken a very good initiative as well, and in at least in Pune, will be the only company who has thought about it. And the work is still going on, and there will be a continuous effort which will be there, which will happen. So I'll give you an example. Till March 2025, our base startup salary was around 14,000 rupees gross, and where people used to get in-hand salary of 12,700 rupees somewhere around. So in March 2025, we took it to 16,000, and now in the month of October, we have already taken it to 20,000 rupees in hand, and we are the only hotel right now. And now we have taken that step, and looking at us, people will also follow our path. Okay. Second thing about the comparison of IT industry and the other hotel industry. Uh, I think one fact, because I have also always compared this when I started my journey, and I have started my journey in F&B service. I have spent my good time in F&B service. That was way back in 2009-10. I also started with 6,000 rupees salary, where there used to be 1,000 rupees deduction of accommodation, and then I used to get 5,000 rupees. That was there. But I'll tell you, sir, initial 4 5 years, yes, there was a struggle. But after that, it becomes parallel. Also, both the industries are different, both the curriculums are different. However, hotel management is more of a soft skill, or more of a on-job course, while IT, engineering, and all, to get into the course as well, there are much efforts required and many things are required. However, but hotel industry, the work is going on. Apart from this, there are every hotel, there are lots of programs which are operated by the hotel, such as, if I'll talk about my hotel, till the time people were getting 12,000 rupees, we provide free accommodation. So in Pune, so for any person, what are the three big things, three big expenses? First is accommodation, then food, okay, then roti kapda makan, what we say, okay, roti kapda makan. Accommodation we have taken care of, so you don't have any expenses. Food, anytime if you are off, if you are on work, okay, you can have all the meals, that's free of cost, okay, and it's a quality meal, okay. Clothes, we provide uniform, okay. Then we have already regularized a policy where if you are on off, you are on chutti, if you wish to come to the hotel to have food, you can have food. Apart from this, there are multiple incentive programs which are operated by hotels. In my hotel, first one which I spoke about, that's a Life on Time program. So I have seen cases in my hotel where people earn double their salary as their incentives. As we have different types of incentives, such as we have upsell incentive, food and beverage incentive, wine bottle incentive, your outlet incentive, all these kinds of incentives are there. So while you see actual fixed income, it was lesser, but there are cumulative, if you take cumulative income, then it was quite handsome. I'll give you my example. I was with Trident Gurgaon in 2011, I think, and my enhanced salary was somewhere around 13,000, I think, and I had some savings every month which used to get deducted from my account. That was around 11,000 rupees. The difference was 2,000 rupees, and it was not the case that I was surviving in 2,000 rupees. There were more income which was not hitting to my bank account directly every month. I could survive in Delhi, Gurgaon. I could survive, and I have lived the luxurious life as well at that point of time. But I agree, and I'm with you on that part. Yes, starting salary, the fixed salary, that's on a lower side in hotel industry. But all the organizations maximum, if you see Delhi or Delhi NCR, so over there minimum salary is around 25,000 rupees. Okay, in top five-star hotels. If you'll go to Mumbai, Mumbai provides the first thing, that's accommodation. Okay, I am giving accommodation to 120 people. So it doesn't matter if it's a boy or if it's a girl. If you are not from the city, if you are not a local, you will get an accommodation, and that's also fully furnished accommodation where you just have to bring your bed sheet and you stay inside the accommodation. You don't have to bear a single expense. That's there. Where we try to cover up maximum expenses, whatever facilities we can give to our ladies and gentlemen. But we are working on this, and then surely by the time we will have some growth. Also, last thing I would like to say, so every organization has their budgets, okay. So out of, as a HR, I'll tell you, I spent around 20% of my total revenue on my salaries, and these are pure salary wages. These are pure salary wages. It's not about the total payroll. There are lots of other expenses as well which also gets impacted. So from a hotel P&L, there are lots of cost which are getting deducted. So yes, if we increase another 4-5 thousand rupees, then the impact will be of another 2% of 1%. If you'll ask me that, can the hotel not take that burden? Yes, hotel can take that burden, but the work is on that part. I hope I have covered your answer. I have given your. You are on mute.
Kindly unmute yourself.
I'm so sorry, sir. I have one experience to share with you. So I teach hotel management for the past 15 years, and we
Yes.
send the students for an outdoor catering where the hotels required boys for 1 day or 2 days, something like that. So we teach a few things to the students theoretically, and we want the students to go and explore the same thing in the hotel. So we send the student to the hotel to observe the things and get an experiential learning. So what happened, sir? One of my student who went to the hotel, he is just the first year student in his second semester. We send him to the hotel, and the hotel have humiliated him. They made him to work for continuous 18 hours, 19 hours, take 3 hours sleep, and come back in the morning, next day morning, and work for another 10 hours. So what happened here is, sir, the student, we send the student to the hotel to inspire the work from the employees, from the managers or from the employees. But what happens on the flip side is he himself he got scared with the hotel industry. He is feeling like that after completion of my course, if I go to the hotel, this is what the work I have to do. So I am not into this, and then he discontinue the courses. So we are doing so much of thing.
I'm with you on that part, sir, and I'm so sorry. We are one of the student had to face this because of somebody in the industry, and we are always against it. And we have, such as I told you that we have designed policies to maintain the work-life balance, to give proper work-life balance to our ladies and gentlemen. And it is not the case that we do not take care of our fellow trainees or contract staff as well. So we have surely ruled out certain guidelines for interns as well. If the hotel associates, hotel LNGs are doing 9 hours or 10 hours, they will also do the same thing. Even we give them 6 offs as well, which we give to our permanent ladies and gentlemen. I think time again, I think it will take something takes time, few changes takes time, because this is the way our industry has operated. When I remember my training, so I did my training from over in New Delhi. Over there was a rule that whenever you join one particular department, first off you will get only after 15 days, and you have to do minimum of 12 hours of shift. That was the case, and doesn't matter if your work is done or not. You can't ask that, sir, can I leave? You have to ask that, is there anything else I can do? If you ask that, can I leave? Then they'll make sure that you work for another 2 hours. So you can't ask that as well. So those things are there in the industry, and slowly, gradually, these things will change. That's a human tendency, basically, how ragging used to happen. If I have faced that ragging, so I will also do that. People had that mindset. Similar mindset is here. So if I have worked for 12 hours, 13 hours during my industrial training, I will also make sure that the trainee who is coming under me will also do that. Some people have that mindset. For that, the hotel leadership plays a very crucial role on that part, and hotel leadership has to come up. Hey, listen, this is not the way we have to treat our people. They are the future hoteliers. They are the future talent who will be working with us, and I'm sure things will change, and slowly I think things have changed as well. It is not the same which used to be 10 years before.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
I hope this will change in the future, sir. At the earliest.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much
uh,
for
Thank
your answer, sir. Thank you.
I
thank
just want to add few more things into this conversation. That first of all, I appreciate your policies and your incentive things which are you are offering to the employee of your hotels and group hotels. Apart from that, I just want to attract your attention that, sir, in last few years there is a heavy downfall in the admission of the 12th class students, just because of the practices. Like I just want to add on this thing that less pay and the working hours. Apart from that, the even in I'm from Jaipur, Rajasthan. We are having many institutions and universities are offering this such kind of degree program. They are spending the same amount of fee as the BTech, as the pharmacy, and any other industry. We can say that the course program, but even they are not getting that much amount of money. Number one. Number two, uh, number two is this, that our students are more inclined toward the retail sector. We push them, we try them to move into the hospitality industry, but they are not. Whereas the retail sector and the other industries offering good amount, handsome pay scale to them, so that they incline towards that side. But anyway, you do the right things, that the things are on the right way, and I believe that it will be on the positive side very shortly upcoming future. My question is this one, sir. You talk about the apprentice program, right? But
Yes.
in Jaipur, I don't want to take the name of branded hotel, very branded hotel. They take the degree holders, either the 3-year format or the 4-year format, as a apprentice,
Hmm.
as a apprentice. Can do you believe that, कि, sir? Why I know that as per the industrial law, as per the industrial law, like they are going to be on the
So you are on mute now.
Umang sir, unmute yourself again, please.
We have another hand raised by Chef Mitra. Unless he returns, then we can take another question, please. Yes, he's back. Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Please continue, sir.
Request other participants to kindly mute themselves unless you're asking a question. So over to you, Chef Mitra. You have a question, sir?
Good evening, sir.
Before anybody goes ahead, just I have a small request, and don't mind
Yes.
it. All of you are professors, I think. So whenever anybody is talking, can you just please switch on your camera, because it feels like to me that I'm talking to a wall.
Certainly.
So if you guys are comfortable, please switch on your camera whenever you are talking, and that's fine. Yes, sir.
Good evening. So basically, I was very happy when you said on one comment of break shift, because
Yes, sir.
during my time, that was one terror thing, that, when people are going home, we are going back to the hotel to work. So we used to feel very sad at sitting in the bus, the hotel bus, which Taj offered in Delhi.
Yeah,
So
yes.
now, my question is very simple. It's some kind of an argument that we had recently, and it's just coming up in mind since I took the opportunity, since you're an HR person. So basically, on in Maharashtra, the rule I just wanted to clarify with you: if a person resigns from his job and he's on notice period, he or she is on notice period, are they allowed to take leaves?
Okay. That's a very good question. So, sir, I'll talk about. The rules are basically for workmen or non-workmen. Okay. So in Maharashtra, the minimum notice period, as per the Workmen Compensation Act or as per the Shop Act, that is 30 days. That's a minimum compensation. Then about leave, if you'll see in the standing orders or anywhere, it is not very clear. It is not written anywhere that you can take a leave or not. So it depends on the organization. What is the policy organization has laid out? Okay. If I talk about my organization, so we don't have any policy like that. During your notice period, you can't take leave. Even there are many organizations, they promote this culture that if anybody is on leave, if is on notice, can take leave, because that lowers down their financial burden as well, because at the time of leaving, at the time of exit, you have to pay the leave encashment as well, so that lowers down their financial exit. So there is nothing written. Why I remember this about Maharashtra labor laws, because recently we had a case where somebody was debating on that part, about the shopette or about the standing orders. But in the standing orders as well, it is not clear. It is not written anywhere.
Thank you very much. That clarifies. Just one suggestion more, sir, before I log off. Basically, from the gentleman who was talking last time, we have also played from our, final year students' feedbacks and things. So I was just going to suggest, I think of solutions more than problems. So basically, if you can, like I'm sure it's Carlson has, basically a training program for the employees, especially the non-educated people in the kitchens I can come from, and to take them across that भाई तू ये लोगों को डराएगा तो दूसरा बार नहीं आएगा, you know, straightforward. They understand that language, and probably if that works for you, roll it out to your other HR company. I'm sure you have a group of all HR managers. It will be really helpful because that's the kind of feedback we get.
So, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your feedback. And as the speaker who was speaking before, I would not say that in my hotel these cases doesn't happen, because we also operate with human beings, and every human being has these kind of mentality. If I have faced something, I'll make sure that the other person also who's coming in my shoe, he also faces the same thing. It is not the case that it doesn't happen in my organization. I also get to know about these things, but my role or department head's role is very important in this. What you spoke about, Mitra sir, that yes, we do that thing certain point of time, but there is one mentality in the hotel that they always say it's a job of HR to get people. They have to get people. Okay. But things are changing. Things are changing. It's
Right.
not the same. It's not the same.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. So, yes, further, do we have any question? We have one hand raised. Yes, kindly unmute yourself.
Mr. Yelesh.
Yes, sir, please go ahead, ask your question.
So good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Indeed, you have taken a very good initiative at your property. Just wanted to know, like, how do you tackle the situation of attrition at such a place where, like, nowadays it is seen for a very small amount of change in salary, people would change the job. How you tackle this?
So, sir, just wanted to ask, where are you from? Are you from North?
So I am Yelesh Nanjwar. I am basically from Nagpur, from Shri Balasaheb Tirupati College of Hotel Management Catering Technology, and it's my like in the education sector for past 18 years, and plus I am the training placement
Wow.
officer.
Wow,
So
sir.
just
I think we
have this
have a
big
student
issue.
from your college as well who are
Yes, sir. Number
interning
of
with us.
students they come. Basically,
Yeah.
Asmita ma'am took care of these students over there.
Yes. Yes. So attrition, that's our biggest challenge every hotel is facing right now. Attrition is now the earlier the concept or the earlier mentality which every individual or every organization has to have used to have that anybody to get promoted or minimum tenure anybody has to spend in a hotel or any organization is around 2 years. Everybody used to think, even I have never changed any job before 3.5 years or 4 years. That's what the time I have spent. But now these days the time span of everybody has reduced. So people would get bored easily after 6 months. So you have to keep them engaged. You have to keep them engaged, and engagement is not about having games in the cafeteria or you have organized some dance competition or something. Engagement is not about this thing, because people will forget. People will forget and they don't feel interested. They feel like that I have done 9 hours or 10 hours of shift. Now they are asking me to play a game. I'll not play that game. They will curse you. They will curse you. Engagement is about how you can keep them motivated, how you can show them that growth path, how you can show them feel connected, how you can show them valued, that yes, you are valued, you really matter for us. In my hotel, I have certain policies, and or I'll say that many organization also, when there are a few renowned organization where I have worked, they also have certain policies. For certain departments, we do not hire supervisors or managers from outside. We grow our own people. So they see the success stories. I have lots of success stories where I can see, I can tell you the names, and I can tell, it's not that there is only one person or two person. I can tell you names where people have grown with us from a sales manager to director of sales and marketing. My current director of sales and marketing, he joined us. He joined my hotel in 2019 as sales manager. Currently, he's director of sales and marketing. I had a in my department. I there is a assistant manager, human resources. She joined me in 2023 as HR coordinator. That was her first job. Right now, she is assistant manager. Within 2.5 years around, she's an assistant manager. So if you perform well, if you have that caliber, you will get it. So that is the only thing that's which helps us in reducing the turnover, reducing the attrition. And I'll tell you, in last 4 years, our attrition has dropped around 21%. So in 2021, we were what we were, and currently what we are forecasting, it's around 21% drop, which is a very significant drop which we have seen.
And one more thing to just ask, like, do you conduct the exit interviews of the employee when they leave?
Yes, we do that. We do that. We do that. So there are levels in that. So first, the department head sits with the person, and when department head feels that now still he is not convinced, still he doesn't want to stay back, then I or Asmita, who's my HR manager, she speaks to the person, and then the general manager. If still the person wants to move, then we can't, but we try to give whatever we try to retain the person, retain the people.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
We have one more hand raised, sir. Can you please unmute yourself? Sundar sir, can you note the name, please?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr.
Yes.
Ravi Shirsagar.
Yes.
Good evening, Mr. Tewari. This is Ravi Shirsagar from Pune. First
Good
of
evening,
all,
sir.
I would like to congratulate your hotel for treating the entry-level staff as a human.
Thank you, sir.
I just want to give a suggestion. Like as an academia, we take help from hotels to include certain topics to be taught to our students so that they can get uh, the vibe from the hotels, what they are looking forward for. But I wish to have a conclave of HR along with an academics team so that what academia want from hotel that can also be addressed.
Absolutely right, sir, and very valid suggestion. And whenever I had a chat with any of the faculty members or any of the principals or anybody, so we always tell them that because now we will have to do little changes in the syllabus as well, whatever we teach to the student, because it should be more of practical rather than more of books. Okay, that's what we'll have to do the changes, and very valid suggestion you have. And about the HR content, I think someone will have to take that initiative, sir, and that's a very good thing, which because there will be lots of learnings which will happen, which we can learn from the colleges and everywhere.
All right. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Do we have any more questions? So I have one question, if I may please ask.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, please
So-
don't call me sir. Please.
All right, sorry, Mr. Kavindra.
Ah.
So from like, a lot of trainee students are going for industrial training at various hotels. What is that one initiative that RITS is taking, to further motivate them, or, other than the Star of the Month Trainee Award, or is there any other policy that you have newly started, which we can, take it back to students and share with them so that they are even more motivated? Because the current trend is like going abroad for internships. So, to get them to bigger brands in India as well. So, what is it that we can share with them? If you can share us any such policy that you have.
Okay. And the first thing, I think we have really worked on the stipend part as well. And I don't know how many months it's been, but we have already raised our bar. So we give 5,000 rupees to our interns, and OJTs we give 8,000 rupees, and to apprentices now we are giving 12,000 rupees as well. That's one thing which, because it used to matter a lot. It matters a lot. First thing, then second thing about the working hours, which we are already working on, and we try to make sure that they get it. Then about the weekly offs, whatever facilities, whatever weekly offs, whatever types of leave, if any employee is eligible, they will also get eligible for that. Then creating the best culture in the organization, so that the interns who are getting interned with us, they feel they choose the hotel, they choose the organization after the completion of their course, that yes, we would like to join and feel them valued. Then one thing which we are going to start very soon is about their learning. So fortnightly, we'll be arranging one session for every interns by one department head, who will be talking on certain basic topics, so that we prepare them before they come on board. This is one thing which we are going to start very soon now.
That's wonderful. Good initiative. So thank you so much for answering.
Thank you, ma'am.
Moving further, do we have any more questions for Mr. Kavindra?
There are 94 people total. I just saw the count. Yes.
Yes, we have one hand raised here.
Good evening,
Tanushree
sir.
has a question.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir. Sir, I just had one very basic question. Across your years of experience, you worked in Leela, you worked in Oberoi's, and now you're working with Ritz-Carlton. What would you, if you have to say any one best HR practice that really sets Ritz-Carlton aside from all these different brands, what would it be?
Because see, I'll tell you, I have spent a good time with Oberoi Hotels, and I'll be spending, I think, because I'll be completing 4 years with Ritz-Carlton within next 2 months, and similar time I have spent with Leela. So I would say that every brand, all of and Oberoi is it's there in my heart. It's still, that company is there in my heart. I would say the value which we give, we always follow our motto. That's the ladies, and we really take care of them. We really treat them as ladies and gentlemen, so that they can treat our guest the same way. That is one thing which makes us different from any other brand.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. While the other two brands also, they have wonderful HR practices which are there.
So, dear participants, do you have any more questions for Mr. Kavindra? Looks like most of the queries have been solved, and so we'll wait for another few seconds. If not,
Yes,
then
ma'am.
we'll.
Ma'am, yes, somebody.
Mr. Abhinav Bhatt, yes.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Hi, good evening, sir. Kavindra, sir. First of
Good
all,
evening.
very nice session, which for the HR practices you have shared with us, and it was a very engaging session.
Sorry, Mr. Abhinav, if you can switch on your camera, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Hi, sir. Am I
Hi.
visible?
Yes, you are very much audible and visible. I'm sorry
Thank you, sir.
to put you on spot. If you're not comfortable, you can switch off your camera as well. That's fine. But that was I felt it, that because when you talk to somebody, and when you see a face, so you can relate more. You can have a better conversation, which I feel. That's why I have asked this. That's why I have put in that request.
So same we are putting to whenever we connect the online classes. So that's why
Yes, sir.
I'm very
Yes,
much
sir.
comfortable. And my question is, there are policies and regulation in HR we're following from the so many in every aspects of hotels, if concerned. So do you feel that the policies and practices still somewhere we are not for earlier it was different. Nowadays it was different because some policies which are related to labor laws, some after the certain issues of in IT we face that people are not getting the things properly, which were already raised by the other participants. So, do you feel that that should be changed nowadays after the this digital technology came, yeah, AI technology came?
Sir, I think very right question, and I'll have to. So yes, policies were there since beginning, since ages. I would say that now awareness about the policies is more than what used to be when I started my journey. I think at that point of time, because of the internet or because of the advanced technology, there were the knowledge or awareness of these policies was not much. Yes, changes are required at each step, at every point of time. However, I feel, and it's just my opinion, I don't know what other industry experts say. AI is not going to impact much us. Why I say so? Because we are a people industry. Why people pay us so much, such as if tell you about my hotel in Pune, I am operating at an ADR of around, currently in the month of November, I'm operating at an ADR of 22,000 rupees. The closest competition hotel, while I do not have any competition hotel in Pune, but the closest competition hotel operates, a five-star luxury hotel operates at a ADR of around 12,000 rupees in Pune. So why people are paying that extra money to me, not to any other hotel? It's because of that people thing. It's not for what cutlery I'm using, what crockery I'm using, what in which oil I'm cooking my food. That is not the case. It is about the warmth my ladies and gentlemen are giving to the people, my that friendly nature, that welcoming welcoming note the people are getting at the time of check-in or taking the services at my hotel. So I don't see, or I don't think that AI is going to affect our industry much, and it's my personal opinion. Um, so that's there. But yes, changes are required at any point of time in policies, and even government is also thinking on that part. And every time we see there is a change coming from the government side as well.
Because as per the I am working in a central institutes, we have tie up with a different band of hotels in Hilton, Oberoi's, and other brands which you are talking about. Now the government initiatives taking the MOU signed between these IHMs and institutes and between and the industry. So the collaboration is already going on. So policies need to be changed. So that's why we I asked this question, sir. Thank you so
Correct,
much.
sir. Correct. Such as right now, if you see, there are so many acts in terms of labor laws as well. There are
Yes, sir.
n number of acts. If you will ask me, I'm in this industry for last 15 years. If you'll ask me, I will also not be able to tell you all the acts. Okay, or
Yes.
I'll also not be able to explain each and every. I'll know the gist, but I'll not able to explain you each and every act. So government has also made a draft. Draft is already ready. It's there, and there are few states who have already approved that draft as well. They are coming with a wage act, new wage code, that will be called as new wage code, where all the acts will be abandoned, all the acts will be abolished, and there will be only four acts which will cover each and everything. So it's
Yes, sir.
not the case that Yes, yes. And this is the government has really means everything is ready in that part. Only
True,
there are
true.
only
Thank,
few states which are remaining to accept this thing.
right, sir. Thank you so much for your time and lovely to interact with you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
So we have one more question coming up. May I request the participant to kindly unmute?
Good evening, sir.
Good
My
evening,
name
ma'am.
is my name is Namrata D'Souza, and I had a query. I don't know actually whether this question is related to HR or operations, but yet I thought let me just ask it
Please go
across.
ahead, ma'am.
One of my student was selected for the front office position after his graduation, and he worked with the front office for around 6-8 months, and then something happened that he felt that the job is monotonous, and he wanted to shift to F&B service department in the same five-star hotel. And he had given an application to the HR and the training managers over there, on which they had a huge thought process. And he waited for the decision for around 6 months, but he did not get any decision, whether a yes or a no at all. And then he quit the job. That is a different story. But I just want to know, if such a kind of a case happens, what is the policy of the hotel on such a thing?
Usually, the hotels where I have worked, the hotel company where I have worked, if you want to take an internal transfer to any other department, you have to complete at least 1 year of time. But I have also faced these things because these days, the Gen Z or whatever we say, whatever we call them, okay, they are very impatient. Their mind is very flickering. Okay, they don't they can't be on one thing. So whenever we also face these things, we evaluate the situation. We try to speak to the candidate. We try to make him understand. But if still he doesn't understand, and exception can be done in policies, then we do that, but not every time, because if you do exception in your policy one time, then it will be a precedent which will be set for an organization. But yes, exceptions, we do exceptions.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
So we have two more questions here. I can see
I'm
hands
I'm
raised.
happy. I'm happy that, because it's like a knowledge sharing, ma'am. It's like a
I'm
knowledge
sure
sharing.
they would want to know more about the upcoming policies or the existing ones. So
Yes.
please go ahead, participant.
Dr.
You
Gauri
can
Shah.
also start your camera and kindly unmute yourself and please ask the question. Dr. Gauri? Can't hear you, ma'am.
I think there is some problem with her
There is
mic,
a problem
because
with the
there.
mic. Yes.
So Mr. Rudhir can continue.
Yes. Mr. Bhadreshwar can continue. Yes.
Sir, you are also on mute.
Sorry. Yes. Good evening, Mr. Kavindra.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Yes. This is Rudhir Bardeskar from DY Patil, Kolhapur.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I would like to ask one question which is very important. Nowadays, the government is pushing for AEDP, that is Apprenticeship Embedded Degree Program, in which we have to sign the MOU. It is the between three parties. One is the college, another is the hotel, and third is the student. Are the hotel interested to sign the MOUs?
Yes, very much. Very much. We are very much interested. We are running this program as well. And while whenever we do any projects with government, we face little challenges in the technology and all, such as the current program maps which we have, where government gives some part of the stipend, and the hotel covers maximum part of the stipend. Sometimes we face challenges in reimbursement of those the stipend from the government side. So many times we face when the apprentices, they complain us, and that is one thing which I think lots of hotels are facing. So if government can work on those things, government can really work on the technology part, then I am operating the program currently. So
Okay, because we
Yes, sir.
Yes, because we are trying to do the same MOUs with different properties and brands, but we are facing issues that many brands are refusing to do the MOU. As we
Hmm.
are the only institute in South Maharashtra which has started the program AEDP, embedded program in hospitality.
Correct.
So we are facing a big issue because we do have our own property. Sayaji Kolhapur belongs to DY Patil Group.
Uh,
We do have just one MOU with them, but we are now expanding the MOUs with different brands.
so
So
this program, I think this program is same where the stipend is around 12,000 rupees somewhere, right?
correct, correct, correct.
I am so I have this program. I have this program.
Because now we have done what we have converted the industrial training to apprenticeship program,
Hmm.
and definitely we would like to be in touch with you for the MOUs and further process.
Yes. So we would love to do that. However, I'll have to take a guidance from my area team, from my corporate team as well, how we can go ahead about this. But I do not foresee any challenge in that.
Okay. Sure, sir. Thank you very much. I
Thank
will be in contact with you. Thank
you.
you.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
for
sir.
the
Thank you
question.
very much.
Thank you.
I have one question, if you can hear me properly.
Yes, ma'am.
My question is how important you think exit interviews are, and how frequently the complaints or the issues are addressed and the solutions are implemented.
Ma'am, exit interviews are very much important. These are very important. However, I'll say more than exit interviews, the monthly catch-ups or quarterly catch-ups or the rap sessions, they are very important. When the situation comes about exit interview, the turnaround of a candidate who has already decided to move on, okay, it becomes a little challenging. It becomes so we have what is our focus is to stop a situation where we have to do an exit interview. So if you are continuously getting engaged with the people, if you are continuously doing a rap session, are in touch with and making him feel that yes, you are valued and all, the situation will not come. However, exit interviews are very much important because there are lots of people who are not that vocal. So they feel like that while leaving, now we can speak up whatever is there. Okay, it helps the organization to shape up, to improve, to do corrections if required.
But you think the corrections are implemented?
Ma'am, now that depends on the organization. Now that depend on the organization. That depend on the leadership. What they want to do. So if they want to do the exit interview just for sake, then nothing happens. But wherever I have worked till now, the exit interviews are taken really seriously. And if there is a continuous feedback which is coming up, if there is something which is seriously coming up, then we do take corrective actions and we do change it. Such as Marriott, if I'll talk about Marriott, if I'll not talk about Ritz-Carlton, Marriott has a very, very strong policy which is about guarantee of fair treatment. So guarantee of fair treatment is a policy where if anybody feels like that he's not treated fairly or he has faced something, so there is a hotline and the person can dial at any time, and this is governed by a third party agency, not with Marriott, and the person has freedom that they can give their name or they can do it anonymous as well, and strict actions investigations are done for that part. And with this there is another policy which gives an employee freedom or gives the employer assurance that there will be no so if somebody names come up then they will not face any problem in future. Okay, so there is another policy on that part as well. Yes, actions are taken, but it again depends on the organization. What is the vision of the organization? What is the vision of the leadership? More than the organization, it's about the leadership of the organization, what the leadership wants.
more small question. What do you think is the best solution to reduce the attrition rate drastically? Because that's what all HR people are working towards, and yet the solution is it's there, but it's not yet achieved.
Ma'am, reducing the uh, attrition rate drastically. So we as HR, we don't have a magical wand. Okay, what we say, yes, we play a role, but when the employee is already on board, so our role is around 40%, 60% is department. So every line manager is a HR manager. If they act whatever if they follow the organization's policy, then obviously it will help to reduce to curb the attrition. So every line manager, they play a key role in this. Only HR cannot play the key role, because out of 9 hours, HR needs a candidate for 1 hour or 2 hours maximum time they are spending in the department. So the line manager, they play a very key role.
So thank you so much for addressing all my queries. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
So, in case we have done with majority of the questions.
That's fine. I'm open for because these are really interesting questions which are coming up, and some questions have really made me to think about the answers and all. Really wonderful. It's a wonderful experience. I'm getting a wonderful learning from all the faculties. So all just out of curiosity. So
Yes.
all the participants, they are faculty members of some of the college, or how's it?
So majority of them, however, some of them are hoteliers or they were ex-hoteliers and now joined academia. So
Okay.
majority of them, some of them are research scholars. So we have actually registered 129 participants, and
Wow.
so from all across India, they are from majority of the
Okay, all
regions.
across India
Since it's a
from
national
different
level,
institutes.
yes, organized under AICTE.
Oh,
So, for faculty members, this platform is open so that they can connect with the expertise from, hoteliers and various expertise, and we can cover many areas such as like I sat in the beginning itself, I mentioned revenue management and any other subject which is related to hospitality. So this
yes, ma'am.
platform gives us that, source where we can connect with expertise
Yes, ma'am.
and have. So I guess Mr. Kavindra has, taken care of majority of our questions. And on behalf of all the ladies and gentlemen present here, uh, I will take this opportunity to thank him for patiently addressing all the queries related to HR policies and offering such clarity and, even practical guidances, small things that we can take it back to our students and be optimistic because, we both as an academia and industry, we both will sustain when we go hand in hand and we understand each other's challenges better. So, as you started with your organization policies, and you rightly mentioned that the right attitude is what you hire, and that is what should come first, was a very powerful reminder. And we often tell the same to our students that it's not the skill set, but definitely it's your attitude which matters. You also explained your, policies about your project, Pranita, and I really appreciate that the initiative opens door to the talent from all across various sectors, especially empowering the women workforce. So that is very deeply encouraged and it's very motivating also. We also appreciate your detailed overview of the Serve 360 program. So that gives us, all the major dimensions and impressive internship opportunities which are open for the upcoming young generation at especially at the Ritz-Carlton, and that will broaden their horizon and give them ample scope to learn further. So your presence and your expertise has added definitely immense value to this faculty development program session, and we are truly grateful for your time and the knowledge that you shared with us today. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
ma'am.
much once again.
Thank you. It was wonderful experience. I never thought that this would be such a big platform. Now I realize that this was really a very big platform where I had a chance to interact with different faculties from across the country, from different part where they are facing different challenges as well and all. And we can anybody. You can take my number, my contact details from Sarika ma'am. Anybody, and
Sure.
we can chat any point of time. This is for everyone. We can chat any point of time. We can get connected any point of time. I would like to learn from you guys, and because every time that the change is required, and if you don't
Definitely.
go with the flow, then we become redundant. Thank you very much, and
Thank you, sir.
I hope I have covered everybody's
Yes.
questions. Thank you. Thank you very
So
much.
we have a group
Yeah, group
photo.
photo.
So, I would
Ah,
request
be
you to
there.
stay back and request all the participants if they can
Switch on
switch
the
on their
cameras, please.
cameras, please.
yes.
Sundar sir, we ready?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Kavin sir. It
Thank
has
you.
been great session with you.
Thank you, Pandaji. We'll speak offline.
Sure, sure. Thank you very much.
Yes, yes, yes. So we both are Dr. Manoj Pandey and I. We both are from the same college and from same city. I'll say.
Oh.
I never expected that he'll be here.
Done.
You must add Uttarakhand
The
here.
photograph to click.
Yes, it is. It is.